Well, my camera's arrived, it's all set up on the helmet. This is my first outing, proper one. My channel's going to be called Crazy Grandad. So that is what my eldest granddaughter Chloe calls me, because I've got a motorbike. At the present time I'm on a Yamaha YBR 125, which is not the most powerful learner bike, but I like the style of it, the look of it. It's a custom styled one, which is more than what I am looking at. So far, bigger bikes I've looked at is a Honda Rebel 500, a Vulcan S, and at the moment I'm on my way to Wakefield to look at the new Royal Enfield 650 Interceptor. So over the next 2-3 months I'm going to be doing my Mod 1 and Mod 2. Hopefully I'll pass it and then be able to get a bigger bike. We shall see. Apart from going to work in it a few times and running around, it's just my little 125. I enjoy riding. Wife told me to get back into it recently, well last year when I took my CBT and theory. So I've had this nearly a year now. Its MOT is due at the end of March. I did ride motorbikes when I was in my late teens, early 20s. It's that long ago. It was 250cc that you were allowed as a learner then, and I had started off with a Honda CB100N, worked up through a CB200 with a green tank and padded on the top, then ended up with a CB250N at Super Dream, and you didn't really need anything bigger than a 250 back in those days. This is a first outing. Hopefully wind and noise is not too bad. I've got a bit in my helmet, but the microphone's shielded by the chin stay. The only problem I find with my little 125 is 10 horsepower. It's not really a lot to go uphill. Not when it's carrying myself, which is about 16.5 stone. Broad shouldered, quite a chunky chap. I thought it'd be quiet at time of day today, but it's not really. Quite a lot of traffic about, although I suppose that's to do with the school half-term holidays that we have around here at the moment. At the moment I'm swinging more towards the Honda Rebel, although I wish it were slightly bigger than the 500cc, although they reckon it's decent for what it is. I don't envy needing anything much bigger than the 650s that I'm looking around at. I work approximately 20 miles away. At the present time I'm going on either the back roads on the bike, which takes me an extra 20 minutes than it does in the car, whereas on the car I've never been to this bike shop before, so I've got the sat-nav on through some headset. I'm not quite sure if you can hear the sat-nav through my speakers. Is the microphone picking that up as well as me? Don't know. I'll find out when I review the footage. We shall see. But going back to what I was saying about working 20 miles away, I go in the car. It takes about 25-30 minutes on the motorway, whereas on the bike I'm looking about 45-50. And that's purely down to going on having to go on the A roads. So once I pass my test and get the bigger bike, it'd be a lot easier to get there on the bike as well on the motorway. So I'm not a speed merchant. I don't need to be going 80, 90, 100 miles an hour laid flat on the tank. My days of that are long, long gone. I was never one for crouching down on a sports bike. I always had like standard bikes or motocross style. I had a Yamaha 125 motocrosser, so I was motocross when I was younger. I also did a trials in on a TL 125. I would like an adventure bike, but I'm only having short legs. I'm only 5'6", 5'7", and a lot of them are way too tall for me. Even though I like the look of them, I just can't touch the floor safely enough. This has got a 29-inch seat height. It has a 125. I can only just flat foot this, which is why I've been looking at the Vulcan S and the Honda Rebel. They've got pretty low seat heights, decent power for what I'd need. Both of them comfortably sit at 70 on the motorway. And that's the school that I'll be taking my test with. That just keeps seeing go past.